the idea that the white man used Christianity as a tool to manipulate the black man, to get the black man to do his bidding, is quite common amongst particularly those they call the woke Africans. These people who say they found the truth. Everybody else that came before them, or perhaps is living within their day, or perhaps may come after them, would never find anything that contradicts the idea that the white man was actually using Christianity as a tool to dominate the black man. Now, it's so popular that a lot of people have made, and gained so much following by just rehashing the same idea. With the question asked, we need to further drill down to make sense of this particular question and what it means or implications of it for the various factions on these matters. Now, if you take the guy who is pushing these ideas, perhaps he has some evidence somewhere in history. He can cite a certain supposed Christian who was using his Bible to dominate or subdue or control an African. That's his evidence. But of course, if you speak to a Christian who is also on the other side, who has some other evidence to his chest, he's also going to say that, look, I have looked through history and I'm finding that anytime the Christian showed up, he came with good tidings. He was blessing the people that he came along to. Some left their home, they left their comfort, they left all that was to them, came to Africa, sacrificed to ensure some Africans are going to get some amenities. And interestingly, some of the greats in Africa, think of Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, think of people like Ephraim Mahmoud, think of people like Dr. Agri. All of these had been beneficiaries of the work of missionaries and Christians. Hence, the tension. Is it true that the white man used Christianity as a tool to subdue, dominate, or control the black man? Or it is false, based on the evidence as seen in the lives of the people that I've mentioned? If you start thinking this way, I think now you are thinking right. In other words, we are seeing one side and the other side of an evidence. One for against. Now, the question is, what must we do with this information? Well, I have this to say. Whenever anything, any field of endeavor, being it science, being it pharmacy, just name it, has a bad side to it and a good side to it, usually it isn't the subject matter itself that is bad. It is what practitioners make of the subject matter that is bad. So if we can find evidence in history that suggests that people use Christianity for all the good that you can think of, and we can find, if it even exists, evidence in history that says that some people also use Christianity for bad things, then indeed it's not Christianity that is bad. It is the people that use Christianity that is bad. I'll leave it here. You have to do something with this information I'm bringing to you. Perhaps you were entrenched in your opinion that just because you found something somewhere that seems to suggest that, well, somebody might have used it for a bad thing, certainly it was bad. I'm challenging you today to go back to your desk. Come on, do some research. Don't just stick with the fact that one guy who is so loudmouth is telling you everything that you should know about Christianity. No, that's not fair. Do the research yourself. Check these facts I just spoke about, and let's see if you're going to find your position confirmed or perhaps toppled down. Whichever one you get, we'll be waiting to hear back from you again.